Namaste, everyone. This is Jenny G. How are you doing? Happy New Year. How many of you can believe it's already the new year? Like, oh my goodness sakes. I've been so busy, nonstop busy. Have you felt that shift? Have you felt that high vibrational shift? This is what's going on. This is what's coming into 2023. So before I get going, make sure you hit that little red button at the corner that says subscribe in order to get new video notifications whenever I'm doing a new video. Okay, I'm doing a lot more videos normally right now, as much as I possibly can, depending on my schedule. Okay, so we're going to talk about, and whenever I'm saying we're going to talk about, I'm talking about the messages that I'm getting from spirit, because I'm a psychic medium clairvoyant. I do past life Akashic records, animal communication, meditation coach, relationship coach, and so on and so on. Okay, so I connect with spirit. I hear messages 24/7 non-stop, non-stop. So that's why a lot of the times I'm like, we are here. We are doing this video because it's we. I channel and connect with the Christ consciousness. So I'm going to talk about 2023, what I'm seeing coming up for this year. And also at the end, I'm going to pull a couple of cards from Spirit to see what Spirit wants to add on as well. So when I'm with a client, I do not use cards because I'm the clairvoyant psychic medium. But because this is collectively, what are we collectively going to be feeling and experiencing and seeing in 2023? Let's bring it on. Bring it on. Okay, you're going to find that this year you're going to want to be more detached from the current events. You're going to be detached from a lot of different situations and people. Some of you are going to be like, you know what? I don't want to listen to the media. I don't want to listen to all this negative, fearful crap, bottom line crap. Okay, because there's going to be a lot more truth exposed about the government and also the health energy with the vaccinations and all of that stuff is going to come out full force. So really pay attention to what you're drawn to, what you don't want to get drawn into, because you're going to be like, you know what? I am more drawn into peace. I am more drawn into what my soul is telling me. I just don't want to be a part of this or this or this or this or that anymore. I've had enough. And you're going to find that people that have been looking at things a certain way, let's say, they're going to be like, you know, I am getting a reality check. I have seen a lot of truth being exposed. So if you guys take a look back at a lot of things that have been coming and being shown in all different ways and modalities, you're like, wow, people are dropping dead just like that. Why is that? Why are people dropping dead from heart attacks, from having aneurysms, from high blood pressure? Do you notice how a lot of heart situations people are passing away? Really pay attention. Really, really pay attention, you guys. Okay. I'm not vaxxed. That's my preference for many reasons. I'm not going to talk about that. I don't want to riot here. But a lot of you are waking up. We're waking up more into the 5D dimension. A lot of the lower energies, the darkness, dark entities, all of that are still trying to attack, still trying to create that fear, still trying to create restrictions, restrictions, restrictions. And you're going to notice that this is a year when the people, humanitarian, is not putting up with the bullshit, with the crap, with the fear, with the do this and do this. You live by my rules. No. We, the people, are speaking up. We, the people, can see that there's no so called leaders. There's no leaders. They're all so-called wannabe that are trying to rule the world. And as you can clearly see, a lot of destruction has happened towards it. We have sat back and saying, you know what? I don't want anything more to do with this anymore. I'm done. So You're going to find that you're going to become more awakened even more this year. You're going to become more spiritual. You're going to be like, I'm actually now following more of the light workers. I'm actually now seeing and understanding what they've been saying, what they've been trying to talk about. I don't want to be around any fake energy, fake people anymore. I'm going to gravitate towards more of my soul tribe, of who I'm connecting with. You're going to notice that people are really changing. We've all seen that obviously for quite some time, right? But you're going to really see how people are going to be more drawn into more authentic leadership, more spiritual leadership. You have to gravitate towards who you connect with on a soul level, who you're like, what, I really get it. I'm really drawn to you, whoever that is. So this is more of a spiritual world now, becoming this year, 2023. You're going to see how things are really, 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 really going to speed up. And then it's going to start to slow down because we're going through a lot of different shifts right now. And you have to go on your own pace. You're going to be like, what? I just want more alone time right now. I just, I don't want to get together and go to these large events, or, I'm just going to take it easy today. You're going to find that you're going to want your own space, your own time more alone. I mean, like with me, I spend a lot more time being alone than being surrounded a lot of people. That's just me. That's who I am. I chant every day. I raise my vibration every day. I meditate a lot during the day. I always have. So it's not because I don't want to be with this person or that person. It's just I read into the situation before I get involved and I'm like, no, thank you. I'm good. Thanks. Hey, wish you the best. Love you guys. But you're going to find that you're going to be drawn only into more authenticity, by the way. So you're going to be doing a lot more soul searching, which means that tuning in. You're going to be shown more so by spirit where your path is. Have you, like how you feeling that shift? You know how I said, have you felt the shift? Yes, I have. I have. I'm feeling the shift. I boom, 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 just immediately felt it going into the new year. Like just immediately, the first week here, it was instant. And a lot of things have happened. A lot of things have happened. So really pay attention to, especially right now, what direction you want to gravitate towards. There are people that are going to be like, I just don't want to do this job anymore. It's just not me. I'm not resignating. I'm not wanting to be a part of this. I'm actually going to do more spiritual studies. I might take more of a spiritual course, especially for those who are like, I want to be like a healer, or I want to learn more about spirituality. And there's so many different avenues, there's so many different modalities you can go towards. And it comes down to, where are you feeling drawn to? Walk your own path. You're going to find, what, I'm not going to defend who I am. I'm done that. I don't want to be involved in the drama anymore. I'm done with that. A lot more truth is going to be coming forth this year. Even more. I mean, that's going to be continuing on. And you're going to even see there's going to be a lot more exposure coming and being shown like digitally. You've already seen like digital passports coming on, but you're going to hear more about more like technology, like with robots coming through, like aviation. You're going to see like how like aviation is really going to start expanding, even more technology massively. I mean, it's all not going to happen, of course, this year, but you're going to see how things are really starting to gravitate towards a lot more technology. I mean, there's even talks about, and have been for quite some time, how you can get like a digital implant or whatever like that to help you with a disease. Diseases can be cured. The health and the government, they don't tell you that. Why? Because they want to make money from you. That's why. There's a cure for every disease. There has been always, but I'm not going to go on about that. I don't want to talk about that. It's just so negative. It's just, but what I'm saying is, you know how I'm seeing a lot more things are going to be exposed with governments and the health. A lot. Nobody can run from karma. Nobody can. It don't matter who you are. You're going to see, and you have seen already, many things are coming to the surface a lot more. So a lot of energy connected with water, you might find that, or see that more things might start getting discovered underwater. Certain things are getting washed up on shore. You're going to see that people might want to talk more about submarines. You're going to see that people might want to start building underwater. And you know, sooner or later there's going to be like flying cars. They're already looking into that now. They're already diving into that. And all of these so-called leaders who are talking about war, that's just because they want their penises to be bigger than what it is. So they have to utilize their power of, oh, my war is going to be bigger than yours. So it's about a bunch of little boys playing in their playground, in their sandbox, whose penis is bigger than the next. Bottom line. So, oh, let's create a war. I can do more damage than you can. Like, what is that about? That's dark energy. That's dark entities. That's all ego, power, and greed. Come on. Really? Wake up. Wake up. Right? So it's just unbelievable. It you know what I'm saying, right? So that's why more people, as more things are being exposed by the so-called leaders, they're going to be like, wow, really, we're just starting to move through COVID a little better, and now these so-called leaders are talking about war. Whose missile's bigger than the next? You're going to be like, I'm shutting that off. We've had enough. COVID was one thing, and now you people are talking about missiles and nuclear and all this stuff. Enough. That's why there's more humanity stepping forward. This is going to turn more into human righteousness, the power of the people, power of the people, power of the people. I'm actually writing that down right now. Keep hearing that from spirit. Power of the people. Taking your power back. Enough, 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 right? So it can be a very beautiful year for you. It's how you view it. You're going to be wanting to listen to your soul speak more. Your intuition's going to be getting a lot more stronger. Higher consciousness, higher vibrations, higher frequencies, higher dimensions. Stay grounded and centered within and be more in alignment within your soul. People are going to be like, how do I do that? I don't want to be like this anymore. I don't want to think about that anymore. How do I get more in alignment within? How do I get more in alignment within my soul? I'm tired. I'm exhausted. I don't want to deal with the stress. And we've all had enough. We've all had enough. Thanks to your so-called leaders, this is why the world is how it is. If there was true leadership, none of this would be going on, would it? No, of course not. A true leader would be wanting to bring peace to its people by truly helping its people out. Ponder on that. Really ponder on that. Take some time and really look at it. You're going to see how things are going to be moving more into alignment. Things are going to be moving more into peace. And you're going to notice that certain people, they're going to get more recognized this year as well for the work that they're doing. And it's going to be more people like light workers, more people that are truly wanting to bring more peace on earth, that are truly care about humanity. Like, I can be a real activist. I can go on Twitter and rant and rave and call people out on their so-called leadership when I want to vent. So we all do things in our own way. Just follow your truth. Follow your truth. So you've noticed that shift. You've felt that shift. Things are opening up a lot more. You're laying more foundations for yourself. because you want that balance. You want that energy to be grounded. Look at who you're connected with. Look at friends. Look at family. Who do you connect with? It's irrelevant if it's a family or a friend or business partner. Look at who you're gravitating towards. Speak from the heart. Be aligned within your soul. Be aligned within your heart. Be honest. Be authentic. Walk in your own soul's truth. We're going to pull a couple of cards from Spirit. We're going to pull a couple of cards from Spirit and see what Spirit has to say. Now, this energy, by the way, it also affects our animals. You notice that certain time frames, certain animals are leaving, and a lot of animals leave during a new moon period, like full moon, Mercury retrograde, certain times. You ever notice on like Facebook or social media where all of a sudden you'll be like, oh my gosh, this person just had to put their pet down, whatever pet it was. It could have been a cow, it could have been a cat, it could have been a horse, a dog, whatever. It's irrelevant. Animals are love. Animals are unconditional love. They're so sensitive. They pick up on this energy immediately and it really affects them. And some of them are like, I'm checking out. Sorry, mom. Sorry, dad. I gotta go. I gotta go. And do you blame them? So I kept on hearing a lot of energy from the sea animals more, because considering there's going to be a lot more things coming to the surface with water, water activations, water technology, all of that kind. So I wanted to use my Whispers of the Ocean cards here. I love the ocean. I love the ocean. I mean, I'm very connected with the ocean. When you're very empathetic, when you're very sensitive, you very well could get more drawn to the water, and water represents emotions. So it doesn't matter if it's a lake or an ocean or whatever like that. If you live by there and you're feeling off, you're like feeling scattered or ungrounded, go swimming if you can. Go swimming and, just take it in, take it in. So let's ask Spirit, let's ask the universe, what is the message? And by the way, too, whenever you're working on projects or whenever you have business ideas, please keep it to yourself. I learned that the hard way. If somebody says, Jenny, what projects are you working on? Well, I got a few I'm working on and, just really busy. I don't give out details. I learned that the hard way. Believe me. So whenever you talk about your projects, please, 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 please be mindful. Please be mindful. So what is the energy and the message from the sea animals for 2023? What's the message from the sea animals for 2023? What's the message? Oh, how perfect. How perfect. Thank you. Thank you, animal. Beautiful. Oh, I just about got tears there because I just instantly picked up on the message, but I'm going to read you what the card says. Disengage from outcomes. If disengage from drama, you're going to find that you're going to be walking more towards more peaceful situations, right? Let go so you can open yourself to the highest love that you deserve. Find ways to release worry or any unresolved lack of forgiveness you might be holding on to. Whales are very powerful. Whales also take you back into your past life. I mean, I connect with whales. So I got tears. And I've been hearing their message for quite some time. I'm not going to talk about it much. I'll get really tearful because I hear messages all the time. You see a whale out there, really pay attention. Really pay attention to the message, to the energy. Wow. Okay, I'm going to put the card away. I'm going to get a little teary-eyed. And I don't want to do that. Don't want to do that. So let's ask Spirit, what is the message from the universe? And we're going to pull a card more because it's 2023. more worldly. The Enchanted Map, Colette Baron Reed. How ancient that is. I just love that energy right away, right away. So discoveries, right? You know how I said that a lot of things from water are going to be discovered. A lot of things are going to be coming to the surface more. You might hear about somebody's wanting to build a home underwater, or somebody wants to build a gateway underwater. There's a lot of different portals and gateways under the water as well. So I can scan the water right away and tell you where they are. But anyways, what is the collective message from spirit, from the universe for 2023? What is the collective message 2023 from spirit? This card fell out. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. Magic stream. A lot is going to be shown this year. And look, it's water. Like, this deck isn't water related. There's some cards in there like that, but look at that. It's water related, and it says magic stream. Look how beautiful and calm that waterfall is. Okay. Look at how the bird is there, just, taking it all in, just, you know, in his own little energy, in his own, he's such a cute little guy too, right? But look how beautiful and calm that energy is. Of all cards, water comes through. Take a look at whenever you are by the water, for instance. You know how here this is flowing. Some people could look at that and say, wow, it's a little scary. It's coming down really hard, or like a thrust, or really take a look at how you're feeling. Because if you're looking at water and you're like, oh, it's so calming, that's where your emotions are. If you take a look at the water and you're like, wow, oh my God, look at that current, look at that wave. Oh my God, like, that's pretty scary. Is that gonna like turn into some tsunami or whatever? It shows you where your emotions are. So if you're by the water and you're like hyperventilating, really pay attention to that, because then it shows that you need to get grounded. Okay. So how amazingly beautiful is that? Wow. Wow. Like, wow. You know? Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. So because this year is also like more of like a like soul searching, follow your inner truth, all of that. Um, I'm gonna pull like a healing card, because you're gonna find that, you're going to be healing from like family lineages. As you're going to find that you could heal from your family, you could heal from friends, or anything. And it does go back also to previous lifetimes. We're going to use the Whispers of Healing deck here, because when you're healing, you very well could be processed. Well, you will be processing a lot of different things. And sometimes people are like, I know, I just can't let it go. I keep on processing it over and over and over again. I can't seem to let it go. You got to be gentle on yourself. You got to show yourself some compassion, because we all deal through things in our own way. Sometimes, we can just let things go just like that. But the bigger the trauma is, the bigger the challenge, the bigger, the sadness or event that has happened to you, it can take time to really let go. Endings of karmic relationships, we've just had that. If you've been really paying attention, you've really seen how more things have been shown to you in all different ways. So really pay attention to that. Please be gentle on yourself, and don't judge anyone. Don't judge anyone. You truly don't know their journey. Please don't ever judge. Judging is very low vibrational energy. Very low vibrational energy. If you start pointing the finger at other people, you're immediately blocking your chakras and your energy, blocking prosperity. You're blocking so many different things from entering your life. So, if something goes wrong or something with me, the first thing I do is I look at myself and I'm like, okay, Jeni, how did that happen? Let's really look at that and see where your thoughts were or what decisions you made. You have only control over yourself. You have no control at all over absolutely nothing at all on this planet but yourself. You make the decision, regardless of what you've been told or heard or whatever, right? So just like the vaccination, I made the decision not to get vaxxed for many, many reasons, and that meant I had to walk away from my job on call at the hospice. It's the way it is. I'm not getting vaxxed because I'm being told I have to by some government. Oh my God, no. That'll be the day in hell freezes over. Anyways, what's the message from the universe for 2023? What is the collective message from 2023? The collective message for 2023. It's a collective message. Collective message. And also, you guys really watch your nervous system. By the way, your mental well-being. That's why it's really important to keep yourself balanced and centered within. I can give you different options and ways. You book a reading with me, of course, too. Read your energy, see what the best ways for you to heal and keep yourself grounded. We all heal in our own way. What's the collective message from Spirit for 2023? The collective message from Spirit. Collective message from Spirit. Yes, yay. Okay, so this is a year of soul transformation. This is a year where your soul is awakening. This is a year where once upon a time you could have seen things a certain way because you believe the government or the um, health board, and now you're starting to see the reality with things or different situations. You're transforming. This is a year of major transformation. You're going to connect with your soul more. You're going to be walking more authentic, walking your own path. You're going to be more gravitated towards the love and the light and the higher vibration, and letting go of a lot of the fear and negative energy. So if you really take a look at this person here, there's butterflies around. Butterflies represent transformation. So whenever you're seeing butterflies around you, transformation, that's a sign from spirit that you are transforming. And you can have people that have passed on, your spirit guides that can show up as a butterfly as well to show you that, hey, you are transforming, you're on the right pathway. So if you take a look at this person looking into the glass, but look at what she's looking into. There's a tree there with different little butterflies and leaves. She's taken a look and gravitating more so towards nature, more nature. Allow natural events to happen within yourself and don't force anything. As you're going through a transformation, of course, it can be very painful. Endings can be very painful, but you can stay in your same situation for as long as you want. So you're truly ready to move on. And when you're ready to move on into the new beginning, you could be scared, you could be nervous of, oh my gosh, I'm walking into the unknown. What do I do? That's when you book a reading with Jeni. If you choose to, you don't have to, right? I do have a group on Facebook, by the way, where I do free readings. I do readings in my group. So join my group. It's free of charge, right? And then I go live. I post when I'm going live, and you can catch me and have a free reading. So I'll put that information in the description box below as well. Okay, so let's pull crystals. I love my crystals. Love my crystals. Daily crystal inspiration deck. So let's see what is the best crystal, or a message from the crystal, I should say. You have to gravitate and utilize what crystal that you really connect with the most. We all get gravitated towards different crystals. I wake up every morning and I'm like, okay, what crystals am I feeling that I have to wear today, or for what reason, or whatever like that. So always gravitate towards what you are feeling or drawn to. Simple, simple. What crystal I might be drawn to might not be what you're drawn to, vice versa, right? Go by how you're feeling. Go by what you resonate with, okay? So what is the message from the crystals for 2023? What's the crystal message right away? Oh, yes, red jasper. Take action. I don't have any red jasper on me right now, but take action. Take action. Whatever actions you want to take, write it down on your vision board. Don't look at, gee, how am I going to make that happen? How is that possible? Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. Spirit will help you through that. And it doesn't matter. Like you can write down a million things that what your dreams are, what you like to do. There's no such thing as how many is a limit. No, no. I keep my vision board on my wall. And anytime I'm like, yeah, I'd like to do that, or I need to do that, or I add it on. And I don't think of, okay, how is that going to happen? When is that going to happen? Anything like that. And red is, like we have that reddy orange color too. That's like sacral energy. You're going to find that, you're only going to want to be more connected, to be more intimate, with more of like a soulmate or somebody you feel really connected with emotionally. Like anybody can go out and be intimate with anybody at any given time. I mean, that's your journey. I don't judge it, right? But you're going to find that because this year is going to be more spiritual. You're going to be like, I want to wait to see when I meet the right person. I'm surrendering this because you're going to attract who you are, by the way. So if you start attracting certain people to you and you're like, why? Take a look at where your thoughts are. Take a look at what you're projecting because what energy you send out, it comes back. Okay. So that's why it's really important to send that love and light energy. So I'm just going to pull another card. I just heard teachings, by the way. You know how I talked about spiritual teachings, you're going to be drawn to different spiritual leaders or people to help you and such, right? So I'm going to pull here ancestor spirit oracle cards as well, just to see what energy spirit has to say from that. So what is the collective message for 2023 from our ancestors? You're going to be vibing high. Like I've been really vibrating high, like, woo. You might find you're going to have some sleepless nights as well because you can get into a high vibration. I can literally go into deep trance and I'm like, wow, I can't sleep. Like, oh my gosh, right? Full moons, new moons, Mercury retrograde, lots of times. So, what is the energy and message for 2023? What's the message for 2023? Transmutation, I heard. Yeah, wow. Wow. Tune in and connect. Nonverbal communication, intuition messages. Look at that beautiful card. Aboriginal. It's interesting. I was going to mention Australia, funny enough, and see how that card has like, it looks like more of an Aboriginal or shaman in the sky, right? And it's telling you to really tune in and connect. This year, it's very spiritual. This year is about tuning into your soul, being more in alignment, staying grounded within, listening to your own messages coming through. And you're going to find that you're going to have moments and even more time or even more moments of wanting to be spending more time alone. It's like, gee, would you like to come out and have a coffee? Actually, no. It's not you're saying no because it's that person. It's like, no, I just need some space and time alone. I just need time for me. Setting boundaries is self-love. It's not like you're saying, hey, I'm better than you or whatever. No, no, no. Setting boundaries is a form of self-love. And whenever you set boundaries, you're going to hear more clarity coming in. You're going to hear more messages from your soul by tuning in. The more quiet time and time you spend alone, the more energy and messages you're going to hear from spirit. So make sure you hit that little red button in the corner there, you guys, to get more videos coming from me. I do weekly collective and tell you what energies you're going to be feeling or experiencing or why this is happening with your emotions and all different things. So make sure you hit that subscribe button. Okay. So until next time, you guys, namaste.